There's a new drug on the streets and it's extremely dangerous.
Here's how to sound smart about Flakka.
So what is it and what does it do? So Flakka, which comes in crystalline rock form, can be swallowed, snorted, injected, or used in an e-cigarette and vaped. Now, after you take the drug, the duration of the effects of the drug can last as few as 3 to 4 hours, but can also linger for several days. And if you haven't heard of it yet, that's because the use of the drug has been reported primarily in Florida, Texas, and Ohio, but the drug is likely making its way into many other cities. Now, guys, Flakka is no joke. The drug is highly addictive, both from a physical as well as psychological perspective. Now, why, you may ask? So under normal functioning, the chemicals are taken back up by cells after they are released, but Flakka actually blocks the mechanism for reuptake, leading to a concentrated and prolonged effect of dopamine and serotonin known as a state of excited delirium. So you might be wondering what exactly a state of excited delirium consists of. Well, during the state, body temperature can rapidly elevate to as high as 105 to 106 degrees Fahrenheit, triggering a cascade of events which could also lead to kidney damage and failure as a result of rhabdomyolysis. Rhabdomyolysis results from the breakdown of muscle and can release a chemical called CPK, or creatine phosphokinase, which can damage the kidneys. Further, the physiological effects of Flakka trigger severe anxiety, paranoia, and delusions, leading to a psychotic state characterized by surge of violence associated with increased strength and loss of awareness of reality and surroundings.
So you basically turn into like Mr. Hyde, effectively. Yeah, and if this is reminding you of bath salts, there are a lot of reasons that they're physically similar, actually, and chemically similar.
Right.
And so the delirium that you're talking about, there have actually been instances of people doing insane, crazy things while reportedly being on Flakka. Earlier this week, a man was running naked across an intersection to escape imaginary people while on the drug. Put on your clothes regardless of who's chasing you, I would say. In February, a man was caught on camera trying to kick in the glass doors of a police headquarters in Florida while, again, allegedly on Flakka. And finally, in March, a man impaled himself on a metal fence because of the effects of the drug. So this is already having an effect very similar to bath salts. So far, no cannibalism, which is good.
And what's interesting about this drug is it's still relatively new, and researchers don't exactly know how it works or the effects of it. But obviously, it's clearly dangerous and can have fatal effects. So don't do it. Don't do it, kids.
Don't do this drug.
Don't do drugs.
Yeah, and so over the past couple of years, the number of cases has risen from just 0 to literally hundreds now. And so some of the chemicals in bath salts, or what you need to create bath salts, were outlawed a number of years ago. This is very similar to it, but it's so new that it yet so far hasn't been outlawed in most places. I'm sure that it will.
Right.
But it feels like we're going to be in this sort of cycle of having to catch up to the newest lab-made drug every once in a while.
And the scariest thing about this drug is that it's really cheap, so it's really easy to kind of get your hands on.
Yeah, I find it tempting. No, don't take this drug. It's incredibly bad for you.
Next time you want to try something new, or you have like a hankering for something exciting, just watch a think tank video, and all will be all right.
Exactly. If you need to just meditate a little bit, we're gonna get to that in another video, and you'll feel much better.
All right. Still have questions about Flakka? Want to know more? Put your questions down in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next one.